All right, welcome to the stream. It is 3:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. February 22nd, 2026 is the date. We're going to get started here in just a minute. All right, so after yesterday's debacle, we are back. Hopefully today goes a little better. I double-checked to make sure that everything is working properly and that everything is updated. So hopefully today will go better than yesterday. Yesterday was just a whole bunch of nonsense. So today's the first episode or live stream. We're going to do it for real now. I promise. Today is for real. The first episode of OnAir. So we have a different destination that we're going to today. We're still flying for KLM. However, we are heading to Marseille, which is in France. That's Lima, Foxtrot, Mike, Lima. I've already got the flight sort of ready to go, because look, today I was prepared. I had extra time, which is just a rarity nowadays. Hold on, did I put in the fuel? I did put in the fuel correctly. Oh, yes, and another thing I need to do. Crap, Mateo, you just said you were ready. Nope, I think I can do this in the tablet, because I meant to take the time back a little bit. I can do this in the tablet. Alright, let's take the time. It is 3 o'clock, so we are going to set this to... you know what, let's set this to 2 o'clock. So 1400. How do I move the time back? There's a way to move the simulator time back, and I need to figure out how to do that. Just because... I wanted there to be daylight outside. All right, let me get that started. Welcome everybody. Hello, welcome to the 727. Welcome back to Amsterdam Schiphol.
Connected.
There was a way for me to move the time back on here, and I cannot remember how to do it. All right, let me move Streamlabs just over there. So let me see. How did I do this? There was a way to do it, and if you thought that I could remember, you would be mistaken. Is it this, maybe? No, because I think if I hit validate on time within 1 week... There was a way for me to do this, and I genuinely can't remember. All right, you know what? I will have that going over there. We're going to get this show on the road. I don't know why that's there. That can go up. Let's get the airplane started. I will figure out how to do that in a minute. And worst case scenario, if we have to fly in the dark, I guess we will fly in the dark. I think Beyond ATC is still loading up here. So let's just let the airplane kind of do its thing. Maybe it's in preferences. Let's see. Preferences... If local time is 1500 and you set offset to 0, it'll be 10 a.m. UTC. No. So what time is it? Okay, hold on. I need to do some math. Let's see. All right, Netherlands is an hour ahead of UTC. So, okay, here's how I do it. If I go into options and I move the time back, it should say 1300 UTC. All right, let's save that. So now if I go back into the jobs and I hit show legs, that should say... It says that, but I don't want it to be that. But I don't want it to be that time. Okay, well, whatever. We might just have to fly in the dark, honestly, which is kind of unfortunate. Did that save, by the way? That did save. Level mission aircraft default to your biggest fleet. Oh, that might only be the company. That might just be the company. Oh. Okay, that might just be the company then. Maybe there isn't a way to do... Maybe there isn't a way to set the time back on here. All right, let me hit validate. Okay, here we go. There we go. So, yep, 1417. Perfect. Okay, so it worked. Nice. All right, it worked. Let's get things going here. So, we are going to get GSX to do its thing. KLM Royal Dutch Airlines. Now, today we are flying with 113 passengers. I'm going to just make sure that that is all set up so that is working. Jet bridge is moving. Let's get that to align, that to align. I'm going to hit fly now. All right, let's see if this hopefully works. Yay, it worked, and the time looks like it's set correctly. All right. Let me double check to make sure that all of this stuff is going as it should be. This is not where I need to be. Here we go. PFS actions. Yes, fuel. So our fuel is... that seems to be right. Is that what I have in SimBrief? I didn't think that's what I had in SimBrief. Is that... oh, no. Mateo, you moron. You know what you need to do? You need to go over here. You need to go to the electronic flight bag. You need to hit that button. You need to go to weight and balance, and you need to hit that button. There we go. And then it's going to move everything over here. That's correct. 1,639, which is the same that we have on OnAir. Cool. So that is all working good. And let's see the weight real quick. That all looks good. That looks great. All right, let's get this situated. What stand am I at today? I don't remember. I thought I was on like 47. Yes, 47. We're at Delta 47. So we are at Echo. We're at EHOM. Nope. EHOM. EHOM. And Delta 47 is the gate. It's not often I get to put in a gate number, because half of the time I am running as a cargo jet, and normally those don't actually have like gates and stuff. All right, EHOM. I always forget. Don't type it in twice, because it's going to automatically copy over when you go to this page. And we are flying to Lima Foxtrot Mike Lima. Lima Foxtrot Mike Lima. That's not it. Mateo, that is not it at all. All right. Oh, and you know what's something I can do? Oh, I have it in the complete wrong area. No, Mateo, you're supposed to put the destination there. I just remembered, I can put the tablet right here. And you know what's something I can do? I can literally just open up our flight plan right here. It's this one here. All right. We are KLM 1465 today. KLM 1465. That can go there. The runway, which it wants us to take off from, I think that information is down here somewhere. Runway 24 via the Lopix 3 departure. So runway 24, same runway we were using yesterday before all the random stuff messed up. All right, let's get a departure. Runway number 24. 24 via the Lopix 3 departure. Low, maybe it's low P3, not Lopix 3. I wonder why that one has a K and this one doesn't. All right, hold on. Let's not do that just yet. All right, I'm going to go over to route, and we're going to type in this route. So there we go. We got all that information in there. I'm going to move Streamlabs back. Oh, and you know what I can do? Let's get GSX to do boarding. Might as well. Might as well. By the way, is that door open? Let's make sure that door is open. The door is not open. All right. So it is down here, Lopix 3. And then from Lopic, oh yeah, all right, it automatically put the transition. So from Lopic, we are doing the N852, November 852 airway. So November 852 And that is going all the way down to... Wow, it's actually going on for quite some time. Sutal. Sutal. S-U-T-A-L. All right, there we go. And then from there, we're going direct to Golf Tango, Quebec. Golf Tango, Quebec. That can just go right there. Golf Tango, Quebec to Lazat. L-A-S. Wait, I hope this is to the right place. Is this to the right place? I'm not putting in yesterday's flight plan, am I? No.
Do you want to board crew?
No. Let me just double check before it's like, Mateo, you're actually putting in yesterday's flight plan. Because for whatever reason... Okay, no, we're going to the right place. Okay, so that goes all the way down to... Wow, there's a lot of... Right, Sutal. Yep. Golf Tango, Quebec to Lazat. A-T. Morok. M-O-R-O-K. Hold on a second. Let me just double check something real quick. People are boarding in the background. I need to just double check something. Cool. That is functioning as it should be. Nice. All right. Morok, and then from Morok, we're going to Gillier. G-I-L-I-R. Gillier. Then from Gillier to Gavia. And then it looks like the Balseed 1 departure into LAFML. All right. LA, all right. What did I just say? Gillier. What's the one? Okay, Gavea. G-E-V-E-A. Gavea. Bla. Incus I-N-C-U-S. To Ballsy. Oh, actually, that might be the... Okay, whatever. I will put this in here. Ball Z. And then we're going to do the approach. All right, cool. So let's execute that. Should I do the approach now? I never know if I should put in the runway first. Should I put in the runway or should I... yeah, I never know if I should do the approach until the controller tells us what we're doing. Let me see. Let me just double check. We are doing runway 24, right? Yes, we're doing runway 24 as a departure, I think. Yes, runway 24 is a departure. Good. Just double checking the ATIS. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing back there? Hello, sir? All right. Are you still aligning? Yes, you've got about 2 minutes left until you are done aligning. All right. Hold on. I'm going to go check the LFML ATIS real quick. Runway 31. Runway 31 is the one that they want us to approach on. Is that what I have here? Because if they want runway 31, I'll just put runway 31. I think it was 31. 31 right. Arrival 31 right, 31 left. Okay, well, we'll just do 31 right then. And I guess if they change it, then that's going to suck, but... All right, ILS. Oh no, I'm gonna do this after. Yeah, nope. I'll do this later. All right, we are still aligning, so hopefully that gets done in a minute. Got a KLM 737 right there, another one. Another very large aircraft right there. I don't know what type that is. Some wide bodies. All right, I need to move. Mr. Stock, welcome in. Your wisdom is that if your flight is less than an hour, you like to set up your approach before takeoff. Oh, okay. Let me see. How long is this this flight, actually? I think I can find that information up here. It's about 2 hours. Flight's about 2 hours. You know what? That's a good idea. I will just do it now. Hello. Departure, arrival, what did I say? Ballseed 1? See, Ball Seed 1. Nope, it's up here. Otherwise, you find there isn't enough time in cruise and you get behind the airplane. Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, we'll just put it in now then. All right, so we will do ILS. Let's see, 3-1 right. Is there not an ILS for this? Arnav Zulu 3-1 right. Arnav Zulu 3-1 right. All right, Ballsy 1 with the, was it the Lipsu transition? Ballsy transition, although that's not on there. Whatever, we'll just put no transition for that. Wait, did that, hold on a second, did that put in the approach? It did. Okay, cool. I think that put in the approach. That should have done. Maybe, oh wait, did I, maybe I messed up. Yep, Arnav Zulu. Oh, wait, that's not Arnav. Does that say Arnav? Did it take the N away from that? Arnav Zulu. 3-1 right. Ballsy 1. Should I put in a transition? I don't think I should put in a transition. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, now it worked. Maybe that's the mistake I made yesterday. Because I did a flight after stream yesterday, and it completely messed some things up. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, we have a couple flight discrepancies, but that are flight. Is that the word I'm looking for? Flight discrepancies. We have a couple flight discrepancies, but that's perfectly fine. All right, this here should be done, so we can set that to nav. And now we can start to set up the init data. All right, 0 fuel weight. Let me go over to the weight and balance is 130.6. 130.6. That can go into there. The reserves, which I don't think is on here. No, reserves are not on here. I'd have to go back to here. The reserves are... It's down here. I don't think... No. Wait a minute. Nope. Hold on. It's up. A 0 fuel weight, 130.6. Did I write that? I wrote that, 130.6. Fuel. Blah, blah, blah. Where is that? It's going to be up here. FinRes. FinRes. 2.3. 2.4. 2.4. We'll do 2.4. That can go in the reserves. Cost index is 47. Let me get my tea real quick because my throat is getting dry already. There we go. Okay. What is the cruising altitude? Cruising altitude's 370. Cruising wind is going to be 281 at 075. 281 075. That can go in there. The planned fuel is... Let me just double check what I had for that. You know what? While we're doing this, we can get the catering to do its
Catering
thing.
vehicles are on their way.
All right. Fuel is going to be 16.7. Cool. I knew that. 16.7. There we go. We will execute that. That's all good information. N1. All right. Let's take a look at this real quick. Performance tool. Allegedly, we're taking off from runway 24 again. Let's import that. Import the weather. 299, 29.901, 250.16. The select temperature is going to be 40. That can go there. And then we are doing a takeoff to derate. All right. That is good. Let's go to the next page. Flaps is going to be 5. We're going to do this one. Runway wind 250 at 16, 250 at 16. runway slope is 0.01, which I think it's literally just 0. All right, that is all good. Now, if we go back to here, we'll put in 5 for that. The CG is 23.5. There we go. 144. Nope, it's 143, 146. 143, 143, 146. That is calculating something different. It's because the CG, actually. I don't know why it says... Oh, CG's 23.47. Oh, okay. That's actually correct. Okay. 143... because that's what that says there. And 146. There we go. All right, cool. Cool. Let's go back to the index. We'll do approach. We're going to do a flaps 30. So there we go. That's going to get put right in there. And we are almost ready to go. Let's move that away. So they said that the altimeter setting was, what, 299 or 2? 299 or 1. I'm not sure what that is in the other standard, so we're just going to have it like that. 1013 apparently is what it is. All right, cool. The trim is 5.47, so let's move this. All right, that should be a little too far. There we go. That's good right there. All right, cool. I think we have everything. Let's just double check. Yep, all of that looks good. All of that is looking very nice. Cool. All right, and we're almost ready to go. Are they done with all the catering business? It looks like they will be done with catering in just a minute. Hello, passengers. Hello, ma'am. All right, I got that stuff on. That is on there. All of that stuff looks good. I always forget to turn that off. Logo lights can go on. Okay. That is good. All right, let's go down here. I'm going to go to here. Let me get my charts. Yeehaw. Nope. I just completely opened up something I was not supposed to. My bad. Because Mateo, let's just go back to your home screen, right? All right. Approach, airport. Let's get these charts in here. I want the taxi chart. I think it's that one, right? It seems to be this one. All right, cool. All right, goodbye, people. Adios. That reminds me, I should also get landing rate monitor. Goodbye, have a good one. Have a great time. All right, let's talk to the controller. I'm gonna get this set up. So that is gonna be the flight plan. Set that as the active flight plan. Voila, boom. Let me talk to the Beyond ATC. Set that to there, and I forgot how she does the setup. So I want to say that for Netherlands, it's different information, isn't it? It's expect runway 24, because they don't say clear, right? All right, so 24, climb something, squawk, I think is all it's going to give us. All right, let's try this again. Because yesterday we had a whole load of fun with trying to figure out how the Dutch talk in their controller stuff. Because they say different things than if you're used to flying in the U.S. Nope, I am in the wrong frequency. It's 121-800. 121-980. Schiphol delivery, KLM 1465 with information. Kilo requesting clearance to Marciella.
KLM 1465, Schiphol delivery, information Kilo correct. Expect runway to 4, Lopic 3 Sierra Yankee departure. With the lower position, initial climb to flight level 060. Squawk 1000.
All right. Expect runway 24 with the Lopic 3 departure and the Lopic transition. We'll climb to we will climb 060 and squawk 1000. KLM 1465. That was a little quiet. Was that wrong?
KLM 1465, reedweg correct.
Oh, wow.
Contact ground 121.905.
Why is it so quiet now?
Push or start.
121 point. Sorry. What was she said? She said a completely different frequency. 121.905 when ready for push and start. KLM 1465. Sorry about the extra banner. She's probably not going to understand that. Oh, it understood it. Okay, wow. You're doing a lot better than I think you are. All right, I'm going to lower that a little bit because I would have to bet that that's a little bit loud. All right, let's get the APU on. I think I need to turn on fuel pumps for the APU to work, right? Perhaps. All right, I'm gonna get the jet bridge away.
Bravo at gate Delta 56 request pushback and engine start.
Hello, can you function? There we go.
KLM 51 Bravo, Schiphol ground, pushback approved.
Voila.
Face east. Pushback approved, face east. KLM 51 Bravo.
So let's get that on auto.
Cargo Lux Italia 315 X-ray heavy. Cross runway 24 at Alpha
right.
13. Continue
Cargo
taxi
Lux.
via Sierra 7 Whiskey, Sierra 7 Echo.
Is that door still open? Nope, we just closed the door.
Cross runway 24 Alpha 13. Continue taxi via Sierra 7 Whiskey.
Did you
Sierra
not close the
7
door?
Echo, Cargo Lux Italia 315 X-ray heavy.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for
Cargo Lux
pushback.
Italia 315 X-ray heavy. Contact Schiphol Tower 135.11.
Yes, we're closing that door.
Over to Tower 135.11 Cargo Lux Italia 315 X-ray heavy.
Schiphol ground KLM 1465 requesting push and start.
KLM 37 Juliet. Delta
Departure
42
checks
request
completed.
pushback.
Bypass pin inserted.
Wow, completely ignored me.
KLM 37 Juliet, Schiphol ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Completely ignored me.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northeast. KLM 37 Juliet. KLM 1465, Schiphol ground, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
What? We'll hold position for traffic, KLM 1465. Why isn't this working?
Locking gear.
KLM 51 Bravo, request taxi. KLM 51 Bravo, runway 24 taxi via Alpha 9 Charlie, Alpha 8.
Hello, why are
Sierra
you not...
7, Sierra 7 Echo. Runway 24 taxi via Alpha 9 Charlie, Alpha 8 Sierra 7 Sierra 7 Echo, KLM 51 Bravo.
Oh, I'm in a completely different place.
KLM 1465, Schiphol ground, pushback approved.
Oh, we're in a completely different
Face
place.
southeast.
Why did you just throw me somewhere? Okay. Pushback approved, facing southeast, KLM 1465. Okay, the button that I just clicked on OnAir, like, yeeted me across the airport, apparently.
KLM 51 Bravo.
Where am I
Contact Schiphol Tower 135.11.
Oh, I am over here now. Okay, we were over here, and it just yeeted us over here. That's fun.
135.11 KLM 51 Bravo.
Why am I not able to... Okay, so note to self, don't click that button. Whoopsies. Why is it saying...
KLM 37 Juliet.
Why are you not detecting...
KLM 37 Juliet. Runway 24 taxi via Alpha 13, Alpha 10, Alpha 8, Sierra 7.
Why am I not
Sierra
able to
7
start
Echo.
this?
Runway 24 via Alpha 13 Alpha 10
Why?
Alpha Alpha 8 Sierra 7 Sierra
Am I
7
already
Echo,
flying?
KLM 37 Juliet.
Okay, maybe I'm already flying. Whatever. We are here now, apparently. This is not where we need to be. Thank you, OnAir. Are we? We're not even attached. All right, whatever. We'll just have to do a reverse because Mateo clicked the wrong button. Note to self: don't click that button in OnAir because it will completely throw you across the airport. So let's just get the engine started here.
Ramp Mike 81 request pushback and engine start.
We'll just do a reverse.
Vignette to 13 Alpha, Schiphol ground, pushback and engine start approved.
I bet everybody's gone now. No, everybody's still there. Okay.
Pushback
All right,
and
engines
engine
are
start
starting.
approved. Face northeast, Twinjet 213 Alpha.
It's always something when I'm streaming. I always end up clicking the wrong button, or I have something that doesn't work the way it should. Because we just got yeeted across the airport, so that is, of course, fun. Alright, that can go off. We can actually turn those on. Engine is on. We'll wait for that to leave. I think no flight tracking in progress. I don't know why that says... Why is that saying... That's so weird. Why isn't that...
KLM 37 Juliet, contact Schiphol Tower 135.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna try something real quick. Alright, let's get the ground engine started here.
1 KLM 37 Juliet.
Yep, that does say 737-800. Hold on. What is the fuel? Alright, is that engine starting? Engine is starting 1602. Maybe that's 1600. Okay, that's validated.
KLM 45 Romeo.
I wonder if it's because the time offset.
KLM 45 Romeo, Schiphol ground, pushback and engine start approved.
There we go. Now you're functioning. All right, start the tracker.
Pushback and
That's
engine start
weird.
approved. Face southeast. KLM 45 Romeo.
All right, engines are started. We will just have to do a
213 Alpha,
reverse.
request taxi.
Those can go on. We don't have any fuel in the center tanks
Vignette to
again.
13 Alpha, runway 22 taxi via Golf 1.
Runway 22
All right,
via
that can go
Golf.
on.
One
That
twin
can
jet
go
213
off.
Alpha.
That can, of course, go off.
KLM 92
And
Charlie at ramp Alpha 5 to request pushback and engine start.
always something in this.
KLM
Release,
93
remove.
Charlie, Schiphol
Be gone
ground,
from me.
Pushback and engine start approved.
All right,
Face northeast.
I want that. All right, let's see if we can
Pushback
do a
and engine
reverse
start approved.
push
Face
on this.
northeast. KLM 93 Charlie.
I never had the brakes on.
KLM 687.
Now, I know
ramp
you
Alpha 7
shouldn't do
request
this.
pushback.
Oh, my.
KLM 687, Schiphol ground, pushback and engine start
Oh, gosh.
approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved. Face southeast. KLM 687.
Are we good?
Private
Am I
jet
hitting
Vignette
something?
1, ramp Kilo 22 taxi via Golf 4, Echo 4, Golf 2. Hold short runway 22.
Over to ramp
Oh,
Kilo
man.
22 taxi via
All right,
Golf
there we go.
4, Echo 4,
That works.
Hold short runway 22
I,
private jet 671.
oh, okay, so OnAir's weird. Okay, it's fine. Oh, wow, look at that. Sir, you are taxiing without gear. That's the new floating Embraer.
Private jet 671.
All right, let's see if we can get
cross
taxi
runway 22
clearance.
at
I don't
Golf
even know
4.
where I'm at. I
Continue
think I'm supposed to
taxi
go
via
just
Golf
down
4,
there.
Echo 4, Golf 2.
I think I'm
Hold
literally
short
just supposed to
runway
go down
22.
there, so.
Cross 22 at Golf 4,
All right.
continue by Golf 4, Echo 4, Golf 2. Hold short runway 22 private jet 671.
Schiphol ground KLM 1465 requesting taxi runway 24. All right, so note to self. The reason we got yeeted across the airports because I hit a button that I wasn't supposed to. You use magnets here? What do you mean you use magnets?
135.112213 Alpha.
All right. I'm going to assume that we're going to taxi to runway 24.
Skip hold ground. Pushback approved.
Let's go.
Face east.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Flyer 498.
Skip hold ground KLM 1465. Please make a taxi request and check the frequency.
Oh, no need for gear? Yeah. I made a taxi request. What are you talking? All right, whatever. We're just going to start taxiing. They can tell us the instructions when we get there.
KLM 45 Romeo.
Let's go.
Runway 24 taxi
We're outta here.
via Alpha 5, Alpha 8, Sierra 7, Sierra 7 Echo.
Runway 24 via Alpha 5, Alpha 8, Sierra 7, Sierra 7 Echo.
Is there a reason that's doing that?
45 Romeo.
KLM 1465. Ready to taxi to the active.
All right. Come on, let's get our taxi instructions.
KLM 1465.
All right, runway 24. We're just going to go this way.
Alpha 3, Bravo, Sierra 7, Sierra 7 Echo.
There's a couple 7-4s over there. Martin Air, and I'm not sure what airline that is.
Bravo, Sierra 7,
Might be Atlas Air
Sierra 7
Cargo.
Echo. KLM 1465.
Is there a reason that that guy's coming towards me?
KLM 93 Charlie, request taxi.
Wait, is this the runway right here?
KLM 93
This is the
Charlie,
runway right here?
runway 24 taxi via Alpha 1 Charlie, Alpha, Alpha 2,
Oh,
Bravo,
wait, where am I?
Sierra
I'm
7,
completely
Sierra 7 Echo.
disoriented. Oh, I am supposed to be all the way over there. No wonder people are taxiing towards me. You see, all right, note to self, don't click the button that I clicked. It'll yeet you across the airport, and then you'll be completely disoriented.
Contact tower 135.11 KL.
Come on, let's turn.
Romeo. Bye-bye.
Come on, you can turn, airplane. And no wonder people were driving towards me. Taxiing, sorry, no wonder people were taxiing towards me. That was a little scary.
Hold position KL 93 Charlie.
KLM 93 Charlie, continue taxi.
Continue taxi KL 93 Charlie. KLM 687 taxi for departure.
KLM 687, runway 2 for taxi via Alpha 2, Bravo, Sierra 7, Sierra 7 Echo.
Runway 24 via Alpha 2 Bravo, Sierra 7 Sierra 7 Echo, KLM 687. Flyer 498, request taxi.
Quite a bit of traffic here at
Flyer
Schiphol
498,
today.
Runway 2 for taxi via Alpha 9 Charlie, Alpha, Alpha 8, Sierra
All right,
7,
cool.
Sierra
That's
7
working
Echo.
as it should. No
Runway
takeoff
24
config
via
warnings.
Alpha 9 Charlie, Alpha 8 Sierra 7 Sierra 7 Echo.
Like we got that Embraer without landing gear. That that magnetic Embraer. Oh, it has. Oh, it's not even an Embraer anymore. It turned into a 7.3. Look at that.
KLM 687, hold position for company traffic.
Hold position KLM 687.
KLM 427 Heavy, Schiphol ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Pushback approved, face east. KLM 427.
All right, is this where I need to go? Sierra 6. I want to say it's Sierra 7. It's this one right here.
687, continue taxi.
All right, this one just here.
Continue taxi KLM 687.
KLM 1465, contact Schiphol Tower 135.11. Have a good day.
Speedbird, chill.
Over to tower 135.11. KLM 1465.
All right,
Have a good
I
day.
will ask the tower for clearance. Schiphol Tower, KLM 1465, ready to go. Sorry, ready for takeoff, runway 24. 37.
KLM 45 Romeo. Contact Schiphol.
Oh, yeah,
departure
completely ignore me, dude.
121.205.
Set that to
Contact
engine
Schiphol
1. That
departure
is
121.205
good.
KLM 45
That stuff is
Romeo.
good. Auto is on that. Those are all good.
KLM 1465. Schiphol Tower. Wind 250 up to 2. Runway 24. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff. KLM 1465. All right, I'm going to move my keyboard out of the way, which is going to completely disorient me. Because my keyboard's now up there. So let's get... Flight directors are on. Let's actually get ourselves lined up here. That can go on. Come on.
Flyer for the 98. Hold position for traffic. ELL call you back.
Hold position, flyer 498. KLM 93 Charlie, ready to go, runway 24.
KLM 93 Charlie. Hold short of 24, departing traffic.
Roger, hold short of 24 for traffic. KLM 93 Charlie.
Let's hold here for a second. And let's go. Okay, apparently the throttles are moving back a little bit. All right, let's go.
KLM 687, hold position for company traffic. ELL call you back.
Hold position, KLM 687.
KLM 93 Charlie, runway 24, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 24 KLM 93 Charlie.
All right, and off we go. Maybe.
KLM 687, continue taxi.
You're up.
Continue taxi, KLM 687.
Not center. What is that?
Flyer for the 98, continue taxi.
A pyramid.
Continue taxi, flyer 498. KLM 687, holding short, runway
There we
24.
go. All right, finally taking off after the issues of yesterday. We just had one really weird thing where the aviation gods decided to warp us to the other side of the airport. That was completely my fault.
Loco,
Not
hold
anything
short
of the
24
game's part.
KLM 687.
KLM 93 Charlie, Schiphol Tower, wind 250 up to 2, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24 clear for takeoff. KLM 93 Charlie.
All right, we will make this turn that's just over here, and then I will set it up to the autopilot, and we'll get all the autopilot stuff set up, and hopefully
Line up and wait, runway
Hopefully
24
that'll work.
KLM
The fact that it's
687.
not showing any data there is kind of scary. Hopefully I didn't like. Oh, I hope it didn't like
KLM
change stuff.
1465, reset transponder.
Ah,
Stroke
crap.
1000.
Yeah, of course I'd forget this.
Squawk 1000, KLM 1465.
KLM 1465, contact Schiphol departure 121.205.
I always forget the transponder, because why would I remember the transponder?
Contact Schiphol departure
Bank angle.
121.
Nope, it's fine, don't worry about it.
05. KLM
Bank angle.
1465.
Nope, you're a bank angle.
Schiphol departure, KLM 1465. Good day, flight level 038.
KLM 1465, Schiphol departure, identified. Climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, KLM 1465.
Schiphol departure, KLM 93 Charlie, 1,900
Is there a
feet.
reason that that's not showing data it should be showing?
KLM 93 Charlie, Schiphol departure, identified. Climb to flight level 035.
Climb to flight level 035, KLM 93 Charlie.
KLM 93 Charlie, contact Amsterdam.
All right, there we go. Autopilot is now on.
Contact Amsterdam, radar 119.
I don't know why that's not showing the right data. That kind of makes me a little bit nervous.
Schiphol departure, KLM 687, 1,500 feet.
KLM 687, Schiphol departure,
Yeah, that does make me a little bit
Climb to
nervous.
flight level 190.
Climb to
That's
flight
a little
level
concerning.
190, KLM 687.
I don't know why that's not showing any data here. Something happened here. Like, why are you not doing such things to me? Right, all that stuff. Is it that maybe? Could you fly together in the same plane? I don't know if I'm not sure if shared cockpit is a thing on here. It removed that. That's crazy. You literally flew for KLM for the first time today? Oh, you flew on KLM for the first time today. Nice. I think it's this. For whatever reason, it deleted that value, and I think it was... And that's why it's not showing any information, I think. Where'd you fly to? OnAir, I believe is your name. Yeah, all right. So that's just going to say that. That's...
1,500 feet.
Well, isn't that great? All right. I guess we will set that to...
Flyer 498.
Set that to 290.
Climb to 2,000 feet.
I clearly didn't do
2,000 feet.
something.
Flyer 498.
All of that. Oh, I bet it was... Oh, was it this, maybe? No, I don't think it was that. No, because it did it when I... All right, how much fuel we got? 14.7. I bet that I can't put that in now. Oh, no, maybe that's supposed to be like that. All right, that's supposed to be like that. So why isn't it showing any of the information here?
KLM 687. Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
That's so weird. It was showing the information.
119.175 KLM 687.
Was it when I got, like, thrown across the map? Maybe that's why this isn't showing up properly. Well, if that's the case, then we're just going to have to Boeing 727 this. Hello, can you...
Identified. Climb to flight level 180.
Can we...
Climb to flight level 180 KLM 427 Heavy.
All right, hold on. I think if I just set this to 280, because if I hit speed, this should start to speed the aircraft up, right?
Contact Amsterdam radar.
Except it's not going to speed the aircraft up, because why would you do such things?
KLM 1465. Amsterdam radar.
No.
KLM 1465.
You're not going to speed the aircraft up.
Out of
Okay.
flight level 159er for flight
Well,
level 180.
all right. That.
KLM 1465.
Okay, so that's all the
Amsterdam radar
approach.
Identified. Climb to flight level 370.
370.
Climb to flight level 370. KLM 1465.
China Southern 3846 Heavy.
Yeah,
Contact
something
Office
happened
Control
here
125.0.
where it deleted all of the values that I had here. So now we're basically just... Is there... How do I get this to follow 280? Can you go up to that
Amsterdam
speed?
radar. KLM 1768. Flight level 031.
Are you going to go up to that speed? You're not going to go up to that speed.
Turn right, heading 305. Vectors for Stansted Airport.
Okay, whatever.
Turn right, heading 305, Ryanair 490 Delta.
All right, whatever. You're not going to go to that speed. All right, let's get all this stuff off because I don't need that on anymore.
Identified.
Logo lights can go on. That can stay on. That can go off. I think everything else is good. Looks like we have a storm off to our left here. Actually, we have a storm in front of us. I think this is... I don't know what this is here.
Amsterdam radar, KLM 427 Heavy, flight level 181.
KLM 427 Heavy, Amsterdam radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, KLM 427 Heavy.
I wonder if maybe this... Like, if I put that there, right?
Contact Roman radar 118.75.
Let's just see. Let's just say that I was to put this stuff here, right?
Amsterdam radar, KLM
Maybe that's... Yeah, no, it's still not going to put it there. I don't know why that it deleted all that information. All right, can we not stall maybe? All right, maybe, I guess we're just going to have to 727 this.
Continue climb to flight level 050.
Hello, I'd like to speed up, please.
Convenience to 13
Yeah,
Alpha.
no, you're not going to do
Contact
it.
Roger
Okay, it's not even going to speed up if I put the
580
throttles up.
Have a good afternoon.
What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Plane. Now, you're going to stall in a minute, which is not what I need you to do.
Flight level 249er.
All right, whatever. What if we just put that to VNav? Can you maintain the speed for me? Maybe this is fine. Maybe we'll be fine.
Magic Sun 89 Foxtrot Alpha. Contact London Radar 118.75.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll be okay.
5 Magic Sun 89 Foxtrot Alpha.
That has definitely sped up, so we're sort of good here. All right, off we go to this airport in question, which is in southern France. Let me see if I can find myself on the map. Is that me right there?
Contact London Control 118.475. Have a good afternoon.
Why?
Center 118.475.
I don't think that's me.
257.
Seems a little far. There I am. That's got to be me right there. 22,000 feet? Yep. There I am.
Descend to flight level 220.
All right, we'll be there in about an hour or so. We're climbing up to our cruising altitude of 370. That's so weird that did that.
Heading 250, intercept the 22 localizer. Vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 250, intercept the 22 localizer, Ryanair for Yankee Delta.
Ryanair for Yankee Delta. Descend to 5,400 feet. QNH1015.
Descend to 5,400 feet, QNH1015, Ryanair for Yankee Delta.
KLM8 for Delta.
Yeah, you know what? I
Level
bet.
0 for Niner.
Descend to flight level 0.
I bet it was this.
KLM8 for Delta.
I bet that's what messed us up. All right, well, whatever.
KLM8 for Delta.
We're just gonna have to
Heading to
like
15,
semi Boeing
intercept the
727
18
this.
localizer.
Turn left, heading 215, intercept the 18 right localizer, KLM8 for Delta.
Amsterdam radar. Fueling 8305. Flight level 173.
Fueling 8305, Amsterdam radar. Good afternoon, radar contact. Climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, fueling 8305.
Amsterdam radar. KLM 589 heavy. Out of flight level 142 for flight level 170 direct at 125.
KLM 589 heavy, Amsterdam radar. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350 KLM 589 heavy.
Amsterdam.
All right, there we go.
47 Yankee. Good afternoon.
All right, we are just about above the clouds now. I'm gonna have to figure out why that's not working and see if I can gain some speed.
Amsterdam radar identified. Continue climb to
Yeah,
flight
I
level
bet it was
350.
when I accidentally yeeted myself across the map. That stuff, more than likely that's what caused this. Well, whatever. It's fine. We'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. All right, I think everything else is good. Nothing looks like it's beeping. Those are on. That connection, that's supposed to be on. Logos are off. It's so confusing, these switches. Because up is off, right? But then you get to these switches. And for this one, it's middle that's off. And up is on. Whereas down is off for this one. Or, sorry. It's just so weird. This should be up to be on, but this is down for on. It's just a bunch of confusingness. All right, welcome above the clouds, everybody. We have done something with our lives. Look at this fanciness. And we're almost at 30,000 feet. And we are slowly gaining speed.
Amsterdam radar. Speedbird 13 Hotel. Good
Okay,
afternoon.
whatever. I'll just
Flight
leave that
level
like that.
350.
Hey, you know what? We'll have to see how this flight goes without all this extra information in here. For all I know, maybe, maybe this will be a better flight than yesterday when I was flying solo.
25 right. Lufthansa 3 Alpha Charlie.
We'll have to see, I guess.
Speedbird 13 Hotel, Amsterdam radar contact. Lufthansa 3 Alpha Charlie, contact London radar 118.75. Have a good afternoon.
Contact long radar 118.75 Lufthansa 3 Alpha Charlie. Have a good afternoon.
This cloud right here. All right, so we are heading down to Marseille, France, as KLM 1465. We've got a bunch of passengers with us, I think 112 passengers. We've got cargo with us. We're also flying on OnAir, which is working today. I think OnAir is what yeeted us across the airport because for some reason it didn't want to track the flight. And so I thought maybe if I clicked position aircraft, maybe it would like recognize it, and instead it yeeted us across the airport. Looks like we lost 1 point for our bank angle, but other than that, we're actually doing okay. Yeah, we lost a couple points. 3 points for activating this after starting the engines. But there we are on the map. I'm wondering about this live map. I haven't really looked too much at this. Oh no, lag. Okay, thank gosh. Yesterday we had a crash, and that would have just been really heartbreaking. Alright, whatever. We will just leave it on this.
Center on 118.475 Ryanair 93 November Papa. Have a good afternoon.
Ryanair Charlie Whiskey, turn right, heading 100, climb to 2,000 feet.
You know, I do appreciate the fact that this is keeping us right above stall altitude. Right above stall speed. That's what I meant to say. Gosh, Mateo, you just cannot speak today, can you?
Ryanair Charlie Whiskey, contact Eindhoven approach 132.53.
Contact Eindhoven approach 132.53 Ryanair Charlie Whiskey.
Juliet 5 Delta Yankee, contact London control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475 Tomcat 5 Delta Yankee. Have a good afternoon.
Alright, I'm going to wait till you get this up to 370. I'm going to see if we can increase the speed.
KLM 1768, radar vectors, ELS runway 18 right.
Why did it say it like that?
Ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 18 right ready for descent. KLM 1768.
Alright.
KLM 1768, Schiphol landing runway 18 right.
That. Well, they just disappeared. I was going to say there's some random clouds. Mikey, welcome in.
KLM 8 for Delta, contact Schiphol arrival 118.4.
Sorry you're late. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Contact Schiphol arrival 118.405 KLM 8 for Delta.
Alright, almost up to cruising altitude.
1768, contact Schiphol arrival
I messed up the aircraft this time. My route data is in here. So we're flying this 727 style because I have none of my speeds and stuff, which is fantastic. The storm is starting soon. Nice. Supposedly we're supposed to have a storm tonight. Have a good night, Tristan.
Good afternoon. Flight level 171.
KLM forward to Victor, Amsterdam radar identified.
Thank you for stopping by.
Turkish 80 Lima, contact London control 118.475. Bye bye.
Contact London Control 118.475 Turkish 80 Lima. Have a good afternoon.
All right.
Amsterdam radar, red nose 541 Bravo, through flight level 155.
Can we kick this up a little bit?
Red nose
Well,
Bravo, Amsterdam radar.
yeah, you can totally kick it up a little bit because I don't even think that you're going full throttle right now.
350.
Climb to flight level 350.
All right, let's see if we can get this up to 2,000.
Ryanair forward
Oh, nope, that's going to stall us, I think.
Radar 118.75.
Yeah, nope, that's going to stall us.
Center on 118.7, 5 Ryanair.
1,200?
Speedbird 983.
Maybe.
Radar
You
vectors
flew from
EL
KP
Report ready for
Kilo
descent.
Papa Bravo India to JFK. It's a very hard landing due to the weather. Ooh.
Right, ready for descent. Speedbird 983.
Yeah, that happens during hard weather.
Speedbird 983.
Yeah.
Heathrow landing runway 27 right.
During bad weather, rather.
Heathrow landing runway 27 right. Speedbird
All right, that's
983.
fine. I want to expedite up to 370.
Platoon 895, Amsterdam radar. Expect radar vectors, ELS runway 31.
Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 31. Platoon 895.
Speedbird 983, descend to flight
Oh, that was
level
Palm
310.
Beach. That was Palm Beach that you left from.
Descent to
Okay.
flight level 310. Speedbird 983.
There we go. Almost up to 370.
Platoon 895.
Oh, and we
contact
are
on
under
radar
speeding at the moment.
118.75.
Yeah, we're approaching stall speed.
Center on 118.75.
That's okay.
Platoon 895. Have a good
That's
afternoon.
fine. Once we get up to there, I'm gonna see if I can speed us up because we're going way too slow. Yeah, I know the airspeed's low. Relax. Make sure live players are on this time. They should be.
Amsterdam radar. Good afternoon. Identified. Climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level
No, I'd like to have
350,
this not on that.
KLM 687. Contact Brussels Control 125.0. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 125.0.
All right, I'm gonna be right back in just a moment. Hopefully the speed goes up.
Flight level 390.
Ryanair 122 Juliet. Turn left. Heading 040. Vectors for Billund Airport.
Turn left, heading 040, Ryanair 122 Juliet.
KLM 56 Whiskey. Amsterdam radar. Identified. Ryanair 122 Juliet. Descend to flight level 090.
Make sure. Oh, I already read that.
Descend to flight
No,
level
we're not
090,
speeding up, 'cause
Ryanair
why would we
122
speed up?
Juliet.
It's not that.
Contact Raymond radar 125.1.
Center on 125.1.
Is there a reason
Ryanair
that that's
122
blinking?
Juliet. Have a good afternoon.
KLM 56 Whiskey.
Because
Turn
we're
right.
just
Heading
going so
175.
slow.
Vectors for Schiphol Airport.
Oh, that's probably too high.
Turn right, heading 175, KLM 56 Whiskey.
I wonder if it's because it was too high, maybe.
Speedbird 983. Descend to flight
There
level
we go. Look at
080.
that. Or maybe not.
Flight level 080. Speedbird
I thought maybe.
Ryanair to Victor Foxtrot. Contact Stansted approach 1.
You don't want to speed up. You just don't want to speed up for me, do you?
Contact Stansted approach 136.
Is there a reason you don't want to
Ryanair
speed up for me?
Victor Foxtrot.
Is there something else I have to click here? Like maybe that?
56 Whiskey. Turn right. Heading 175. Descend to
No,
flight
it
level
automatically
210.
went back to that.
Turn right, heading 175, descend to flight level 210, KLM 56 Whiskey.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is you're doing.
Speedbird 983. Contact London Control.
Oh, whatever.
18.475.
Center on 118.475. Speedbird 983.
You know, I was going to say, I wonder if I need to have it on this side, but I don't think I do. All right, whatever. I mean, we're not going a bad speed. We're going 240. That's actually kind of okay. Oh, look. What? You added the information now? So I can literally just go on that now.
KLM 45
What?
Romeo. Contact London radar 118.75.
Okay, whatever.
Center on 118.75.
All right, that's
KLM
fine
47.
game. That's completely fine game. If you just want to subtly punch in the information that I was looking for, why did it do that? I don't understand why the airplane did that. That's so weird.
KLM 1465. Contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Uh,
All right, we are heading over to Brussels Control.
Center on 125.0. KLM 1465. Bye-bye.
Ryanair 6391, 3 miles from Rimad, turn left, heading 295, maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 27.
Turn left, heading 295, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS.
So I was thinking about learning the 747. It's been such a while since I've flown that aircraft. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday, actually. I might see if I can learn how to fly it. I gotta get another... I have to recalibrate my entire throttle to do that, though. The clouds are beautiful. Yeah, that's so weird. Why did this do this?
Sunturk 1165, turn left, heading 255, intercept the 22 localizer. Turn left, heading 255, intercept the 22 localizer. Sunturk
I don't
1165.
I don't need to do that, though.
Sunturk 1165.
That's so weird. Ah, okay. All right. Is this telling me my descent, by the way? It is. What? 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 Okay, whatever. Boeing 737's doing not Boeing 737 things.
Speedboat 6 Whiskey Echo, radar vectors, ILS runway 27 right. Look ready for descent.
Blah, blah, blah.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 27 right.
Yada, yada, yada. Okay, that's all good. I want to make sure I don't execute that, because that would be bad, Mojo.
Landing runway 27 right.
Hopefully the weather down in France is not too bad.
Speedboat 6 Whiskey Echo.
Speedboat 6 Whiskey Echo, contact Heathrow approach 134.908.
Contact Heathrow approach 134.98, speedboat 6 Whiskey Echo.
KLM 1564, turn right, heading 355, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 355, KLM 1564.
KLM 1564, turn right, heading 355, descend to flight level 110.
Turn right, heading 355, descend to flight level 110, KLM 1564.
Ryanair 7 Juliet Charlie, contact...
There we go. So now everything seems to be just fine. All right, let's go into the back then. Hello, passengers. How's it going? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, sir.
Turn right,
Sir,
heading
ma'am.
310,
Good to see you.
Skyap 411.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel, Brussels Control, expect Debbie 1 Alpha, runway 25 right.
I will say there's one thing that the MD-11 does that this one doesn't do, and it's that on the MD-11, it's completely procedural, like random. But some passengers will close these.
Heading 310, descend to flight level 160.
That's not simulated on this aircraft.
Turn right, heading 310, descend
Hello,
to flight
passengers. How are we
level
doing?
160, Skyap
Sir, good to see you.
411.
Sir? 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 Ma'am?
Canadian 3 November Bravo, contact the Zurich radar 126.225.
Center on
Where are the
126.225,
flight attendants in here?
line 3 November Bravo. Have a
Why
good
am I the one that
afternoon.
has to do all the work? It'd be kind of cool if you could see the flight attendants on here,
Brussels
too.
Control, KLM 1465, flight level 370.
But unfortunately, that's not a thing. Maybe one day. Maybe one day that'll be a thing on here, and you can see, like, the flight attendant, like, moving up and down the aisle doing stuff.
Arrival 118.405, Swiss 7 Alpha Foxtrot.
Oh, I locked myself out.
KLM
Come on.
1465, Brussels Control, radar contact.
There we go.
Turbo Wing
What
7
the
Echo,
heck is... There's,
contact
like,
Heathrow
random
approach
clouds, like, popping up in
134.998.
places.
Contact Heathrow, approach 134.
Also, you know, there's some cool things that I've never talked about on this aircraft. So there's some detail. You can put down your luggage right there. You can hang up your coat.
Contact Heathrow, approach
You can put down your first officer's luggage and put your vest away. What is that? There's something that I just clicked on. Oh, that's just that. Never mind. And also, there is a sun visor. So if the sun is bright, you can kind of move this. I think just like this, and you can kind of have it in front of you, which is kind of nice. I actually used it. I don't know if it's effective. Oh, that moves completely out of the way. Yep, and then if you click it, it goes away. And you also have headphones.
Contact long and radar 127.6.
And if you click on it, it makes the aircraft silent. So that's kind of neat.
Vessels control, KLM 40 Charlie.
I need that on the 727. 727 is very loud in the cockpit.
Charlie, Brussels control, radar contact. Eurowing 7 Alpha Zulu. Contact Paris control 125.7. Bye-bye.
Center on 125.7 Eurowings, 7 Alpha Zulu.
Alright, we are at Sutal. And so we're not too far away.
Contact Paris control 126.7.
Let's see, when is the top of descent on here?
Contact Paris
Should
control
probably get some of this
126.7
stuff organized. I need to be in here. Excuse me. Top of descent
Installed at 7 Hotel. Descent to 5,000
is
feet.
at...
QNH1018.
Descend to 5,000 feet.
So we're at
QNH1018,
Sutal now,
Los Angeles 7 Hotel.
which means we went through all these waypoints really fast. Holy moly.
INS 25 Contact long and radar 127.
Yeah, I guess we got a little ways to go.
Contact long and radar 127.6 Ryanair 25.
It's actually after we get onto the approach. So we got a little ways to go yet. There's a lot of waypoints though. That's the thing. I don't know. Does this thing have a map on it? I don't think this thing shows the map. Oh wow. Oh, well, I've never bothered to look at this before. Look at this. Oh, here's the map. Yeah, we've got all these like waypoints really close together. So,
Center on 119.175.
What is that?
Canadian 834. Bye-bye.
huh? Interesting. I've never really looked at these maps much.
Romeo, Brussels control. Expect Nalgo Tree Papa. Runway 23.
Look at that. That's kind of interesting.
Papa, runway 23
Top of
Euro.
descent is after Ballsy. So we've got
Control, KLM
1,
42
2,
Quebec, flight level 207.
1, 2, 3.
KLM 42 Quebec. Brussels control. Identified.
Let's say about 7 or 8 waypoints until we get to the top of descent. That's kind of neat.
Contact long and radar 127.
I wonder what that is.
Contact long and radar 127.6
Huh.
with go 3 Echo Zulu. Bye-bye.
Luxair 4595. Radar vectors. ILS runway 27. Look ready for descent.
All right, cool.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 27, ready for descent, Luxair 4595.
You know, I keep seeing that up there, and I think that that's like text of some sort. I don't know. What is it when I like move like this?
London City, landing runway 27, Luxair 4595.
I don't. What's causing that? There's like
Luxair 4595.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's causing that. That's weird. Oh, look at all these clouds that are below us. It's a very bright day. That's for sure.
Installed at 7 Hotel. Contact long and radar 127.6. Bye-bye.
Contact long and radar 127.6 Los Angeles 7 Hotel. Vessels control, Ryanair 1 Sierra Hotel. Good afternoon, 2,400 feet.
Ryanair 1 Sierra Hotel. Brussels control. Identified. Continue climb to 6,000 feet. QNH 1015.
Continue climb to 6,000 feet. QNH 1015, Ryanair 1 Sierra Hotel.
Speedbird 99 Mike. Contact long and radar 127.6.
Contact long and radar 127.6, speedbird 99 Mike, bye-bye.
Installed at 3 Foxtrot. Contact long and radar approach 136.13.
Contact long and radar. Approach 136.13 offensive 3 Foxtrot.
Leads go to Papa November. Contact long and radar 127.6.
Contact long and radar 127.6 was go to Papa November.
Silver Wing 3 Zulu Romeo. Now go tree Papa. Runway 23.
PDMG, how do you tell? Do you want this game to be? Developers, yes.
No go tree Papa.
Right.
Runway 23.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Ready for
stuff
descent
in here,
Zulu
isn't there?
Zulu Romeo.
Oh yeah, and there's also a cup that you can put here.
Zulu Romeo. Descend to flight level 110.
You could change the cup. You know what's really interesting?
Descend to flight level 110.
I just noticed this right now. Is there something that says PMDG on this? I just want to double check. Do you see this right here? The little like print in the coffee cup is the PMDG logo. I just noticed that. Also, there is a soda. Look at the calories on this soda here.
Radar vectors. ILS runway 18 right, ready for descent. KLM 40 Charlie.
Soda? Come on. There we go. 16,000 calories in this soda can.
Landing runway 18 right. KLM
16,000 calories. One soda can, 16,000 calories. That is insane. Oh, and also something else that I found yesterday, while kind of just exploring, is that these are openable, and there are PMDG cans inside of them. Man, it's surprising because there's nothing else that's like openable. Like you can't really mess with any of this.
KLM 1564. Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175. Bye-bye.
There's not even the bathrooms are enterable. Come on, close that.
1564. Have a good afternoon.
INF 11 Papa Romeo. Contact long and radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6 right now, 11 Papa Romeo.
KLM 40 Charlie. Descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070.
I'm gonna check something real quick. All right, that is way behind.
KLM 93 Charlie. Contact Paris.
All right, we're about halfway there.
475.
About halfway there. Got about a half hour left to the flight.
6.475 KLM 93 Charlie.
Excuse
KLM
me.
42 Quebec. Contact Schiphol arrival 118.405.
Contact Schiphol arrival 118.405 KLM 42 Quebec.
KLM 687. Contact Paris Control 118.05. Have a good afternoon.
Oh, you know what's something I always forget to do?
Contact Paris.
So I was just thinking about this yesterday. There's something that I've been forgetting to do this whole time, and it's the speed brakes and the skid systems. I always forget about this. I think I'm so used to with the 727. They sit right here. I think the switch is like right here. So whenever I look up, it's always just right there for me. But this one is hidden. It's right here. And I always forget about that. All right, we are off to Rhymes Control,
Reams control, KLM
or according to my co-pilot Reams.
Flight level 370.
KLM 1465. Rampe contrôle. Radar contact. Mosquito Foxtrot Delta. Contact Geneva Radar 125.55. Have a good afternoon.
I think we're in France.
Contact Geneva radar 125.
Oh, I thought the game froze for a minute. I was gonna like
Have a good afternoon.
die. That would have been just awful. Are we in France yet? I think. Yeah, it looks like we might be in France now. If not, we're very close to the German-French border. I can't see. I can't really tell because there's like rain here. Yeah, there's like a big storm going on below us. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, we are in France. Yep. Because, yeah, this, I think, this right here, I think, is the German-French border. So, yeah, we're getting down there. Radar Vector. What is, I think the next flight after this is just to return back to, EHOM.
Green Club 1C Whiskey, Albertville landing runway 23. Albertville, landing runway 23, Green Club 16 Whiskey.
Amsterdam Schiphol. That is the airport.
308 Super, contact Paris Control 126 decimal 475, have a good afternoon.
Contact Paris Control 126.475, Singapore 308 Super.
There is a Singaporean A380 somewhere around us.
Green Club 49 Yankee, contact Zurich Radar 126 decimal 225. Contact Zurich Radar 126 decimal 225, Green Club 49 Yankee.
And we seem to be getting tossed around by the wind now. There's a little bit of turbulence, it seems.
Eurowing 4 November Victor, contact Bruxelles Control 125 decimal 0, bye-bye.
Center on 125 decimal.
There you go. Looks like we're getting out of the storm there. Welcome to the French countryside.
Helvetic 9 Mike Tango, flight level 156.
Helvetic 9 Mike Tango, Reims Control, identifié. Green Club 1C Whiskey, turn left, heading 160, vector for the approach. Turn left, heading 160, Green Club 16 Whiskey. Green Club 1C Whiskey, contact Marseille Control 120 decimal 85. Contact Marseille Control 120 decimal 85, Green Club 16 Whiskey. Ryan's Control, Ryanair 1 Charlie Echo, 3,100 feet. Ryanair 1 Charlie Echo, Reims Control, radar contact. Mosquito 38 Sierra, contact Paris Control 118 decimal 05.
Center on 118 decimal 05, Mosquito 38 Sierra. Have a good afternoon.
Mosquito 385. What is that call sign?
Europe 61 Uniform Victor, turn right, heading 350.
There's so many call signs that I haven't heard before. Let's see, Mosquito.
Heading 350, Europe 61 Uniform Victor.
No, that's coming up with completely different information. Mosquito call sign. It might be a. I don't think it's a fighter squadron, is it?
Approach 125 decimal 955, Helvetic 9 Mike Tango.
The call sign for the airline Mosquito is Mosquito 19er Whiskey. Call sign is used. Oh, Jetfly Aviation. Oh, okay. Right, Jetfly Aviation, I think, goes by the call sign Mosquito. Okay, well, that's interesting. Yeah, this weather below us just doesn't look fun, does it?
Alpine 5C3, contact Geneva Radar 125 decimal 55.
Center on 125 decimal 55, Alpine 563.
Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel, Contact Marseille Control 124.5.
Contact Marseille Control 124.5, speedbird 34 Golf Hotel. Have a good afternoon.
Green Club 17 Golf, radar vector, runway 23. Report ready for
Yes.
descent.
I gotta say, otherwise,
Radar vectors runway
this is a
23,
very beautiful day. I don't know if this is actually
Green
effective.
Club 17
Against the
Golf,
sun.
Albertville landing, runway 23.
Like, all right, sun is there. Is that actually effective? I almost feel like that's worse than that. I don't think it's really that effective. There's a couple games where sun visors are actually effective. The Bus, ironically, that game, the sun visors are actually very effective in that game. OMSI 2 is another one, weirdly enough, for how old that game is. OMSI 2 is like the FSX of flight sims. Or sorry, the FSX of bus simulators. Because OMSI 2 and FSX has like very similar graphics.
Center on 118.05.
When was FSX actually like released?
Lines control, EZA 319, flight level 350.
2006. Okay. FSX was released in 2006. OMSI 2 I think was released in 2004. So that's not too much, not too far off.
Dream Team 85 Pre-Charlie, contact Paris Control 118.05.
Contact Paris Control 118.05, Dream Team 853 Charlie.
Green Club 17 Golf, contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85, Green Club 17 Golf.
Mateo, you clicked the wrong button. 20th anniversary. Yep, 20 years ago. All right, I got distracted. I was reading, and I accidentally opened up my recording software. Because I always click the wrong button. All right, close the recording software.
Air France 490 Hotel.
I don't need my recording software open. Yeah, it was 2006. They released it in 2014 on Steam.
Good afternoon, identifié. Continue climb to flight level 133.
All right, we're turning.
Continue climb to flight level 133.
Weirdly
Air
enough,
France 490
FSX
Hotel.
released in Europe 4 days before it released in North America.
Chanex 6 kilo uniform, contact Paris Control 118.05.
Center on 118.05, Chanex 6
That's so
kilo
weird.
uniform.
And the guy that made the epic soundtrack, Talio, welcome in. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.0 was released in 1982. Yeah, very long time ago. The guy who made the very, very epic FSX intro song has passed away. He died in 2021, apparently.
Control, identifié. Climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Ryanair 8 Golf.
The guy who made this one. No, not that one. Wait, what? What is that? What? That's not the one I was thinking of. What?
Zach 6 for Yankee, radar vector, ILS runway 0 miné. Report ready for descent.
Radar vector, ILS
No,
runway
that's
09er.
what?
Ready for descent.
Never mind. Okay,
Traffic
whatever.
6 for Yankee.
You had Sublogic Flight Simulator 2 on the Commodore 64 way back in the 1980s. Flight sims have come a lot. Sorry, let me try that again. Flight sims have come along a wee bit since then. They sure have. I was watching a video a while ago, the older flight sims. It's crazy where it's come.
Descend to flight level 2500.
Whiskey Zulu, turn right, heading 130, climb to flight level 360.
Turn right, heading 130, climb to flight level 360, Hotel Bravo Victor Whiskey Zulu.
Air France 662 Heavy, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Center on 126.225, Air France 662 Heavy. Have a good afternoon. Lines control, Swiss 48 X-ray. Good afternoon, 3,000 feet.
Swiss 48 X-ray, trace control, radar contact.
Microsoft Flight Sim 1982. This looks just like Microsoft Train Sim. There's an amazing video that goes over the Microsoft Flight Sim series by Flat Life. He's an amazing YouTuber. Does a ton of timeline videos. Okay, yeah. I wonder if there's anything from this. Is any? I wonder if anybody like got this to like work. What? Why does...
Soon we'll be telling...
Soon you won't be saying anything. Advertisement? Because I muted you. Alright, here we go. There's an associated video with that picture. Was that the sound? I don't know if that was the actual sound. Maybe there probably wasn't sound. Sorry, that was not in English? What was it in English?
Volotea 1785, contact Geneva radar 125.55, bye-bye.
This is the first iteration of Flight Sim, 1982. Made by Ultimate History of Video Games 7 years ago. Splash. Look at that. That's so funny. He crashed into the water and it said splash. Oh, that's amazing.
Twin Jet 213 Alpha, turn left, heading 140, Vector Fortune Airport.
Turn left, heading 140, Twin Jet 213 Alpha.
That's actually kind of amazing. I wonder where he was flying to.
Contact Marseille Control 124.5.
Center on 124.5, Zap 664 Yankee, bye-bye.
Oh man. It didn't have sound? What didn't have? Oh, well, I mean, I figured. Crazy thing is that when this flight sim released, a lot of the older models were still flying regularly. The 727 was still produced, for example. 2 more years. And this was just how most cockpits looked. In the aspect they were all steam gauges and everything. This is Chicago from Magsfield. Oh, yeah. Right, I heard about that. Magsfield. I actually visited the location in real life back in 2016, I think. It would have been spring of 2016. And there used to be an airfield there. Let me see if I can find it. Let's go to Google Earth. I remember, I had no idea what this island was when we went to it back in 2016. It was on a school trip. And I said that I thought it looked like an airport because we went into the terminal. Like the old terminal. And I just looked at it and I was like, this feels like an airport. There used to be an airfield there. And I think that within like a night, the mayor or whatever decided, Northerly Island, that's the name of it. They closed it down. And I think that was the original terminal building.
Grimes Control.
But I want to say it was much
Southbound,
longer.
Flight level 217.
Like this was, I think this was something also. Let me see, can I go back in time? Let's see if we can go back in time. Wow, we can go really far back. 2000? Oh, there we go. Nice. So this was the year 2000. There was an airfield here. So there's that building. I went inside of this building. You said that was not English when you said I sent you it. Oh, I was referring to you sending you the... Sorry, you were referring to you sending me the channel of the timelines. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right, so this airfield, like, I guess overnight, the mayor or whatever decided to, like, demolish the runway. And I want to say that was, like, 2003? Yeah, here we go. So that's 2002. Airfield is still in operation. A lot of air traffic here, look at that. There's that building. I bet that that was probably like the fire station. And then 2003, the airfield is just gone. How far back on this can I go? Sorry for the confusion. Oh, no, it's fine.
Geneva radar, KLM 1465.
1985 does not exist.
370.
1991. Oh, okay. Nice to see that this picture of it exists. Fun fact, every so often there's a push in Toronto to close the Toronto Island Billy Bishop Airport. There are scheduled airline flights out of it. Oh, it's not likely to happen. No jets allowed there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the same thing that's going on with our airport. We have an airport just like Northerly Island. And they've been talking for years about closing it. I mean, it's been an ongoing conversation for as long as I can remember. And they've never done it. This airfield, this little airfield, it's on the waterfront. Actually, when we fly into Cleveland, you can see it. It's KBKL. I've talked about the airport before. That airport, they've talked about closing it. That airport takes a lot of the small traffic away from the bigger airport. In my opinion, I think that that little airport on the waterfront is very important. Otherwise, all that traffic would have to go to the big airport, and although it is a bigger airport, I don't think they have the capabilities of all that extra traffic. Your hometown used to have an airport? Mine also. My hometown also used to have an airport too. Here, let me take a look at this airport. What is this airport called? Toronto Island Billy Bishop.
Center on 126.35, speedbird 560 Foxtrot. Have a good afternoon.
Oh my. All right, let's go to present day. Oh gosh.
KLM 1465, contact with radar 126.35. Have a good afternoon.
Okay. There we go.
Contact Swiss radar 126.35.
Oh, look at this airfield.
KLM
CY Charlie Yanko Tanko Zulu is the ICAO code for Toronto Island. I'm pretty sure it's this one, right?
Swiss radar KLM 1465. Good afternoon. Flight level 370.
I think. Oh yeah, look at that. There are no jets here. That's kind of interesting. Oh man, we're approaching top of descent. That's it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, there are no jets here. That's real interesting. Even the smaller aircrafts too. This is a pretty big airfield.
1465.
Wow.
Marseille Control KLM 1465. Good afternoon. Flight level 370.
Yeah, it's a nice sized airfield.
KLM 1465, Marseille contrôle, radar contact.
Who's that?
Ryanair 7 X-ray Hotel, contact Marseille control 124.5.
Contact Marseille Control 124.5 Ryanair 7
Monument?
X-ray Hotel. Have a good afternoon.
Oh, that's a water treatment plant? Okay, I guess that's a water treatment plant. I was looking at this and I'm like, it's some like,
Resume navigation.
I don't know.
Roger, heading direct to Painston Reservoir.
Okay, yeah.
Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel, thanks.
Let's see. Let's go back in history. 2005. Does pictures of this exist? Oh wow, none of that existed here. There was no terminal here either. Oh wow.
KLM 145,
Huh.
Marseille control, expect
That's
Basi
crazy.
1 Delta, runway 31 right.
All right, we are approaching top of descent. Ball. Oh gosh. Do I have that?
Expect Balsi 1 Delta. Runway 31
Ball
right.
C1 Delta,
KLM
runway 31.
1465.
Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel, descend tout fort, tous entrées indirect feet, QNH 1024.
Descent to 4,300 feet, QNH 1024, Speedbird 34 Golf Hotel.
All right, we are approaching top of descent.
Top Swiss 52 Whiskey November.
The weather looks like it's okay down there.
Report ready for descent.
There's snow on the ground, which is interesting.
Romeo, runway 22, ready
Your
for
town's
takeoff.
airport operated for over 40 years until they closed it around 1990. It was a general aviation airport with dirt grass runways. Oh, okay.
To flight level 110.
That's kind of like what our airport was. I want to say that during World War II, it was a military airfield, and then it got into private hands. A guy like built a house on it, had his little airplane there. You can still see where the runway was, because they still have the hangars set up. Actually, there are two airfields. The other airfield, kind of the same deal. I wonder if I can find this airfield. I wonder if there's any information I can find about this airfield. I don't know. I don't even know if any of the airfields are. I don't think they have airplanes that take off from them anymore. One of the airfields actually has these little balls on the electrical wires. There's 3 red balls. And I guess what they are is they're basically lights. And so when the runway is active or whatever, these lights are on. And pilots who are coming into land can see where the electrical wires are. That way they don't go too low and end up taking them out, because that would obviously be bad. Okay, here's what I'm looking for. I wonder if...
KLM 145, Basi 1 Delta, runway 31 right. Report ready for descent.
All right, we are about to descend. We are ready to descend.
Balsi 1 Delta. Runway 31 right. Ready for descent. KLM 1465.
KLM 145, descend to flight level 290.
All right, 290.
Descend to flight level 290. KLM 1465.
Top Swiss 52 Whiskey November, contact Geneva approach 131.33.
There we go. We are beginning descent.
131.33 tops with 52 Whiskey November.
Oh, wow.
KLM 145, contact
that
Marseille
an
control
airplane right there?
124.5.
Huh, that's interesting.
Contact Marseille Control 124.5. KLM 1465. Marseille Control, KLM 1465. Good afternoon. Descending via Balsi 1 Delta. Flight level 366.
KLM 1465, Marseille Control, radar contact.
Swiss 265 Quebec, contact Marseille Control 120.85, have a good afternoon.
Center on 120.85, Swiss 265 Quebec. Bye-bye.
Zap 664 Yankee, contact Grenoble Tower 11.3, bye bye.
Over to Tower 119.3, Zap 664 Yankee.
Eurowing 70 Whiskey Mike, contact Marseille Control 130.85, have a good afternoon.
There's a U.S. military academy near you. It's West Point. Oh, okay. Sometimes you see military aircraft fly overhead. Oh, cool. I very rarely will see military aircraft fly overhead. Although we do occasionally see.
Air France 490 Hotel, 4,200 feet.
Look at those mountains. That's kind of neat.
Air France 49 Sierra Hotel, Marseille Control, identifié.
Marseille Control, Ryanair 8 Whiskey Mike. Good afternoon, 3,000 feet.
Ryanair 8 Whiskey Mike, Marseille Control.
Just accidentally
identifié.
spilled water. You can look up.
Continue climb to flight
Yeah,
level
West
10.
Point.
Continue climb to flight level 120, Ryanair 8 Whiskey Mike.
Griffin 8 Tango Tango, contact Reims Control 128.3.
Contact Reims Control 128.3 Griffin 8 Tango Tango.
This used to be an airfield. Sorry, I'm looking at something completely different.
Marseille Control, Lufthansa 1848. Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
Lufthansa 1848, Marseille Control, radar contact.
Okay. You're in Southern Ontario and sometimes get the Lancaster from the Warplane Heritage Museum flying by. Oh, that's cool. You don't know if you'll see anything since it's the military and since it's classified. You go on a field trip there a few months ago. Oh, cool. All right, let's go into real time here. It's right by the CSX tracks. What's that? How thick is this? There's a line. It's a really big complex, this. I'm assuming it's this one, right? CSX tracks. These CSX tracks? And it crosses the river. Across the river is the Metro North. Oh,
Marseille
this?
Control, France, Sol 8602,
That's Metro North?
2,800 feet.
Okay, yeah.
France
Oh,
Soleil 8
interesting.
Marseille Control, radar
All right, we are
contact.
at 29,000 feet.
Climb to 4,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Continue climb to 4,000 feet.
Does this give me a QNH setting? QNH.
KLM 1465, descend to flight level 150.
150.
Descend to flight level 150. KLM.
Is there a way to do this
1465.
faster than by 100 increments? All right. That. We will start descending at 15,000. Hopefully we don't overspeed.
Audulvis 245.
And look up
Marseille
Manitou
Control
train
120.85.
station.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85A, Bill Vice 24.
I heard that name before.
Marseille Control, FAP 223, 5,200 feet.
Zap 223, Marseille Control, identifié.
Oh.
Air France 49 Sierra Hotel, contact Marseille Control 120.85, have a good afternoon.
departure on 120.85, Air France 490, Hotel.
It's a great station with a good view of the river. This one right here. This almost looks like an old, like... You ever look at, like, old British railways? This almost kind of looks like that with, like... The way it's kind of just set up like this. With the little train station here. There we go. Can you do, like, street view? Yeah, this right here. This looks kind of neat. Imagine having your house over there. I don't know what this is over here. Unfortunately, there's only one date here.
Emirates for Papa Victor Super. Contact Marseille Control 130.85.
Alright, let's see. We're set.
Contact Marseille Control 130.85, Emirates 4
So 150. Hopefully we don't overspeed. This aircraft, I suck at getting this aircraft down at a reasonable speed.
Over to Tower 119.323. Have a good afternoon.
This is kind of a nice little area. Although, are these like houses and stuff? It kind of looks like the old New England kind of, like, I don't know, this looks like an old, like, town. It's like an old town that they built right on the waterfront, you know, had only a couple houses. There were a couple farm fields right here. That's the Hudson River. Right across, depending on where you look, is West Point. Yeah, right up here. Fort Montgomery. Is there a street view, like, at these somewhere? I kind of wonder what the history of this is. Because it really gives me the vibe that they built a town on the waterfront, you know. You know, settlers came in, they touched a little, you know, settlement, basically, on the waterfront. They were fishing. That's what these used to be, fishing docks. And that's how they fed the town and everything like that. And then they kind of expanded, you know, kind of filled in this area. They had some fields here that they probably used for crops and that good stuff. And that was how the little town started. I'm really curious if that's what this is, because it just gives me the vibe. Alright, air traffic control's not giving us anything else. So that's the Hudson, I read that. That's the Hudson. Look up Brewster. It's a cute village, I think you like it. Brewster. I think I've heard of that one. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of towns like this up in New York. It's a nice little town. Got a little railroad that goes through it. It's so crazy that, like, there's train stations and stuff that are, like, operational. Because this sort of thing just doesn't exist in Ohio. It's also got third rail. Yeah, it's like this sort of thing doesn't exist anymore. You know, none of our train stations really operate. We used to have a train station in our town years ago. We are turning. We don't anymore, though. I think it was demolished in the 80s. Actually, I don't know if it was demolished in the 80s. It was demolished at some point. The rail line was ripped out in the 70s, I believe. But we used to have a train station. You could get to the city in, like, really fast. Because, actually, it was the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad that came through there. Alright, we are almost there. 5,000 to go. I gotta head up to New York again. I went to New York once, and that would have been, oh, probably 12 years ago. It was a very long time ago. And it was when I was going up to Niagara Falls. I haven't been through there since. Well, no, I may have been through there twice. But oh no, I don't know. I'd have to draw a map and see. I didn't really go like through the cities or anything. Went through Buffalo, New York. I know that. Never been to New York City. Would like to go at some point.
Air France Toutou Golf Québec, contact Marseille Control 130.85.
Look at that. This is beautiful through here.
130.85 from 22 Golf Quebec. Bye bye.
Went to Chicago once. You know, we went on a school trip to Chicago. I mentioned this earlier in the stream. That was, oh gosh, that would have been 10 years ago now. Woo! That time just flew. Yeah, that would have been 10 years ago, which is crazy. And you know, the thing is that there's so much, like, I wish we would have explored the city more. We didn't do enough exploring of Chicago. Went into Chicago once, maybe twice.
RH Elguré 1154, contact Lyon Information approach 135
Kinda sad.
525.
Contact Lisbon information. Approach 135.525 Air Algerie 1154.
Because I think the most that we actually stayed in the city was on the first day we got there.
Contact Marseille Control 130.85 Lufthansa 1848.
You know, the thing is, so we went to the Chicago Bean. So Chicago Bean.
Expect Lisbon 2 Zulu, runway 24 right, Magic Sun 27 Romeo Charlie.
France Soleil 7365, contact Marseille Control 130.85.
And like, there's this like whole huge park over here that we never really explored. Where's the Bean? Senor Bean.
Marseille Control. Air Hop 74 Sierra Alpha. 4,600 feet.
Yeah, we visited this, the Bean, which I don't recall this being on top of the building, but I guess that was on top of the building. And this was probably the only time that we were actually in the city. But look at, like, there's all this other cool stuff. Like, there's this that we never saw. We didn't go kind of explore any of this. I do remember going across this bridge and seeing the train down there. And now the cool thing about this is I was playing Train Simulator, classic, way back before the days of Train Sim World. And I had bought the Chicago Aurora racetrack, I think is what it was called. And the train that was parked there was one of the, it was an electric version of the train that they had in Train Simulator. Let's see, Metro, I think is what it is. Is it Metro? Is Metro the one in Chicago? I think Metro is in Chicago, right? Yeah, Metro North is
Marseille Control.
yeah, it is Chicago.
Flight level 350.
But anyways, in Train Simulator, they had these trains here. Let me see if I can find a photo.
Swiss 8 Delta Zulu, radar Vector, ILS runway 14. Report ready for descent.
All right, we are almost down to 15,000.
Ready for descent. Swiss 8 Delta Zulu.
Swiss 8 Delta Zulu, Zurich Airport landing runway 14.
Yeah, they had this in Train Simulator, and when we were exploring the Bean, or at least when we went across the bridge, there was one that was parked at this train station right here. And I thought it was really cool, because I had played the Train Sim, and then here was that train parked right here. And we also went on the Chicago River, and there is a building that I thought was crazy. I'll have to see if I can find it.
Contact Zurich approach 125.955.
If you want, you can look up New Haven Union Station, which is one of the largest stations that Metro North operates. I think Grand Central Station. Yes, New Haven. I know that station, but I've never actually seen it.
Contact Marseille Control 130.85.
Let me see it. There was a building, and it was under construction. Oh, I have the picture somewhere.
KLM 1465, contact Provence approach 121.43.
Contact Province approach 121.
All right, we are
43.
doing approach.
KLM 1465.
It's the craziest building. I don't know if I'm going to find it now.
Province approach KLM 1465. Flight level 161. We have
Oh,
hotel.
it was this building. Craziest building ever.
Provence approach, QNH 1024, expect the ILS
Oh, hold on.
runway 31 right with the
ILS Zulu with the Dole transition. Cool. We are on that.
QNH 1024.
1024.
ILS Zulu runway 31. Right
Do you want us to descend more?
KLM 1465.
Hold on. I'll show you the building in a minute once we get air traffic control going. All right. I'm gonna get. What is this airport? It is.
KLM 1465, descend to flight level 080.
That scared me.
Descend to flight level 080. KLM 1465.
KLM 1465, clear the direct d'Olive, cross d'Olive at or above flight level 080, clear the ILS Zulu runway 31 right.
Descend flight level 080.
Clear direct Olive. Crossed Olive at or above flight level 080. Clear
All right, go.
ILS Zulu runway 31 right. KLM 1465.
ILS Zulu 31 right. No. ILS Zulu. No, wait. ILS Zulu. ILS Zulu 31 right. Here we go. All right. We are descending. We're heading down to 080. This isn't Connecticut, not New York State. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this building right here was the craziest thing. I'll have to see if I can find a picture of it. I know I have it somewhere on my computer, but this was under construction. And we were on the boat tour, and it went through here. And I remember looking up at this building, because you gotta imagine, this building was just a shell when we went by it. Oh, it was the craziest thing. Like, that is some crazy architecture right there. I'll have to see if I can find the picture. I know I have a folder with all my pictures from Chicago in it. Oh, and then another thing that we went by was... Oh, gosh, what station was it? Big train station. Is it Union Station? I think it might be Union Station. And it was really cool because I had been to Union Station in Train Simulator. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This station right here. And we went right by this train station, and you could see the trains that were, like, parked in it. And I thought it was really cool because I had been in there in Train Sim, and here I was in Chicago going past that exact same station. So that was pretty cool. I can't believe I remember so much about that. Honestly, that was probably the only day that I actually remember really, really well. We were there for 3 days. And I think that was all the first day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was all the first day. Because we left very early in the morning. We did a bunch of stuff on the first day. And then we, didn't go back to the city at all. Click and hold the left mouse button for the knob? What do you mean? Click and hold the left mouse button for the knob. Wait, what? Click and hold. Oh, to do that? Oh, that's actually... Yeah, maybe I should do that. All right, we are descending down. Can we descend a little faster, maybe? So I'm thinking right here we're going to... Oh, gosh. Pomag. Where are we going? We're going straight. Where is this taking us? Okay, hopefully we'll be okay. But yeah, so that was the Chicago story. Second day, we went to Six Flags. That was an okay day. It was kind of boring. Six Flags was okay. It was kind of boring. I'm not much for amusement parks, so it was just kind of eh. Personally, I would have rather gone to a bunch of museums instead of gone to an amusement park. We have an amusement park that's like 45 minutes away from us anyway, so it's like, why go there? I mean, Six Flags was cool, but meh. It's like, you know, there's so many great things, and we did go to this medieval, like, dinner thing. That was kind of neat. But other than that, okay, I will say it was a good trip. It was a good trip. Oh, yeah, and then we also went to this mall thing. That was kind of fun. And that was, like, all on the first day, I think. Right, because the third day we were leaving. So what did we do on the third day? We did something. Oh, gosh, I don't even remember. Third day... Yeah, I don't know. Instead of going slowly. Yeah, I have done that before. Yeah, I honestly can't remember. Are we turning here? Oh. We're like doing a big loop-de-loop and then going back around. Okay. So after Pomeg, we're doing like a big loop. And then we're going back down. Back down to... Is this ILS Zulu? ILS Zulu, yeah. Yeah, so it's like we're going up, and then we're doing a loop, and we're kind of coming in from the north. It's kind of weird. Isn't that what I had down there? I thought I had ILS Zulu on here. Ah, okay. Well, I mean, whatever. It wants us to cross Dolive at or above 8,000? But we already went past Dolive a long time ago. All right, whatever. I'm going to descend all the way down to 3,000. Let's just get down. All right, and I'm going to give myself some more... Let's give ourselves some more flaps. OnAir is saying stuff. Hopefully we don't lose too many points. Flaps set to 50, according to OnAir. All right, we are almost down. Look at this beautiful place. Right here on the water. Oh, is that the airfield right there? That is the airfield we're landing at. Okay. So 3-1 right would be this one here. Oh, wow. All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Nope, you're not going to like that. Okay, never mind. You don't like that flaps setting. So we're on flaps 10 right now. We're doing a flaps 30 landing. Can we descend faster? Because we're really high up. We're really high up. This is just not good. This is just not great. Whatever. You know what? We got a little ways until we get to Pomeg anyways. Because I think... Is there a way for me to show terrain? No, that's for like mountains and stuff. Like water? That's waypoints. That shows the airport. Those are waypoints. I thought there was a way to like show water and stuff. Maybe this can't do that. But I think Pomeg is probably like on top of this. If not, it's probably over there actually. Instead of going slowly, yeah. Cool. So we should begin our turn in a second. We are at 7,000. And we will report established. Look at this. What is that over there? Are those like apartments and stuff? What is that? There's a lot of beautiful stuff here. Look at this beautiful place. Wow. That's quite neat. Some of those buildings look a little bit questionable from up here, but other than that, and we're turning away from it. I want to see what that is. It's like a stadium. Cabin crew seats for landing, please. Attention passengers, we're going to be landing in about 10 minutes. Please remain seated, have your seatbelts fastened, listen to the cabin crew, and I'll talk to you when we're on the ground. Alright, is this going to take us around? I think it should do. It's such a weird thing. It's easier to get confused because MTA stands for Metropolitan Transit Authority, which isn't the only for NYS, but for example, LA also uses MTA. Not like in New York State. MTA is metro area. Oh. Interesting. Oh, let me see if I can figure out how to do ILS. 11115. Oh, wow, got that immediately. Now, I think I have to do that with both, right? Holy moly. This is quite a turn. All right, can I do another flap setting, or are you going to yell at me? Nope, you're going to scream at me. All right, you're going to scream at me. Can we not, like, go that way? I'd like to... Okay, I think we're going to go straight there, and then we're going to turn on final. Gosh. All right, I need to get down to 2,000. You know, I might just take control of this. I need to get the lights on. I completely forgot to do all this. Nope. See, that's always going to confuse me. All right. All right. We're gonna take control here. Fun fact, New York State MTA is the busiest transportation system in the U.S. Combined with Metro North, Long Island, MTA subway, buses, etc. One of the busiest. Nice.
Province Tower, KLM 1465. ILS Zulu runway 31 right.
All right, gear down.
KLM 1465, Provence Tower, wind 24015, runway 31 right, clear to land.
All right, flaps 25.
Runway 31 right, clear to
I'm gonna keep going straight for a little bit.
465.
I'm gonna move my keyboard out of the way. Flaps 30. Oh gosh. All right, I think this is the second landing I'm doing in the 7237, isn't it? Oh my. Either we have some wind that's throwing us around. I think we got some wind throwing us around. Can we not? Why are we moving so quickly? Whatever. All right. Auto throttle off. Try and get that down a little bit, because we are way too high now. Try and bleed off some speed here. Way too quick for this little airport. I'm gonna put that on 1. Oh man.
Glide slope.
You're a glide slope.
Glide slope.
Sorry, that was supposed to be an insult to the airplane. I don't know what that means.
500. Glide slope. Glide
A
slope.
little bit to the right. I hit my
Glide
keyboard.
slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide
Oh, man.
slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Air Algeria 1021, ready for departure. Runway 31 right.
50. 30.
RH Algeria
20.
1021, on short of
10.
31 right, arriving traffic.
Landing time lost.
Woo!
Traffic. Air Algeria
Holy crap, I don't know. That feels like a tail striker.
RH Algeria 1021.
Why was it saying faster? I think it was saying glide slope.
Line up and wait. Runway 31 right. Air Algeria 1021.
Hit the brakes.
KLM 1465, exit next available taxiway.
Cool. All right, that was not too bad.
Exit next available taxiway. KLM.
That was 353 feet a minute? That was terrible. Okay, I mean, I guess it wasn't awful, but that was also not the greatest landing I've ever done. That was pretty average, actually. For me, that was fairly average.
RH Algeria 1021.
Air Algeria is what just took off.
Runway 31 right, clear before takeoff.
I'm taking my computer off the table.
Air Algeria 1021.
Okay. Now look at this. We got an Air Algeria taking off in a minute. Oh, he's moving. He's ready to go.
Ground 121 decimal 905. KLM 1465.
.737 glide slope warning indicates that the aircraft... Ooh, look at that. There he goes. Air Algeria is off. Is that a 737, I think? Nice. The aircraft is deviated below the ILS glide slope path during an instrument approach. Yep, that's what that means. I like doing a shallower approach. All right, let's go to the assigned gate.
KLM 1465. Request taxi to assigned gate.
KLM 145, Gate 2 Alpha Taxi via Delta 1, Charlie 2, Charlie, Charlie 3, Delta 4, Charlie 5, Charlie 6, Golf 6.
Wow, what was that nonsense of a taxi? Hello?
Gate 2 Alpha via Delta 1. Charlie 2, Charlie, Charlie 3, Delta 4, Charlie 5, Charlie 6, Golf 6.
Excuse me?
KLM 1465.
What is that nonsense of a taxi? Why are there like 30 million different taxiways at this airport? What? Okay, whatever. Delta, Charlie 1, Charlie 2, Charlie 3. Like, why isn't this just one taxiway? Why is that like 500 different taxiways? All right, whatever. We won't question it. All right, that can go to steady. Those two can go off, and we will taxi. And I am going to remember to put on the APU. So always forget to do that. Can you turn on? I think it's turned on. Did I never turn off the APU? I might not have turned off the APU. Nope, there we go. APU is turned on now, and I am going off the runway. Or off the taxiway. It's completely fine. All right, what did he say? Golf, 2 Alpha. 2 Alpha gate. There we go. Handling is by Air France. Alrighty. Get the APU on. I think everything else is good. So overall, that flight was not terrible. We'll do a little debriefing with OnAir. Flaps deployed. It didn't like that. Ooh, gosh, we lost quite a bit of points. We lost quite a few points. Bank angle, flaps, and taxi speed. Well, it's okay. It's completely fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, because we're taxiing at like 45 knots right now. According to that. Well, no. Random question. Is it a bad that you play Microsoft Flight Simulator even though you... No. I don't think so. I mean, it's like me playing Flight Simulator and Train Simulator and Truck Simulator, and at the end of the day, I work in agriculture. So no, not really. You can have interests in multiple things, even if you know you want to do maybe only one of those things. So no, I don't think it's bad by it at all. Oh, takeoff config, relax. Just trying to get a little bit of speed here. Wow, this is quite a place. There's a guy on YouTube. He was a firefighter. He goes by the name Night. I think he goes by the name Nate Wolf. His name's Nate, and he calls himself Wolf. And he was a firefighter who plays Flight Sim, so... Yeah, nothing wrong with it at all. There we go. What is that airplane right there? The red tail right there. Is that EasyJet? Man, there's so many airlines that, like, I just haven't seen yet. Because I spend so much time in North America. Like, I think this one right here is Croatian, I think? It almost looks like it. We got another airplane that's about to take off, it looks like. I don't know who he is. Oh, no, he's just parked. Okay, never mind. Oh, Volatia. I think I said that completely wrong. That's a Spanish airliner, isn't it? Ryanair, EasyJet. All right, I was right on that one. EasyJet. I knew EasyJet. That might be a United? It might be a United right there. This is kind of cool. All right. It's not this taxiway. Not this one. It's the next taxiway we turn down. Wait, did I say that was United right there? That's not United. Air Corsica. Air Corsica.
59 Juliet, gate 9er Charlie. Request pushback.
Huh. It's crazy how many liveries are. Okay, I am not on the taxiway at all.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
I don't know where that airline's out of. That's like an Airbus A220, I think? Airbus A220? Oh, gosh. Starting to get to that point in the stream where my voice is like, you want to talk? How about no? I gotta say, the scenery for this airport's not too bad. I don't know if this is a handcrafted airport or what. It's kind of hard to tell. I think Amsterdam is one of the handcrafted ones. Yeah, I think this one actually might be... Well, considering that he's standing over there, it leads me to believe maybe it's not. I don't know. Is that a FedEx, did you just say?
Chief 10, Alpha by Delta 1 Charlie 2 Charlie, Charlie 3 Delta 4 Charlie 5 Golf 3, Easy 7 4 Papa Zulu.
All right, sounds good. You're sorry about it. Just dawned on you the other day that you've been playing a lot of MFs instead of train games. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play train games, by all means. You know? Nothing wrong with that. There we go. Let's turn that on. Engines off. This guy's gonna all... Oh, actually, I think he's satisfied with where we're parked.
It has been monitored by OnAir.
There we go. I don't know if you guys... Can you see this? You can see this. Flight KLM 1465 from Royal Ditch Airlines arrived on time. Rank increased by 10 from freelance. Boost level 3 at Schiphol. All right. Let's get with the engines off. I guess he's satisfied. I guess he was satisfied with that. That's the first time. Which train games do you play? Your current ones are Railroader and Derail Valley. So right now I haven't really played too many train sims. Actually, I loaded up Derail Valley recently. The problem with Derail Valley and Railroader, when you take a break from those games, it's really hard to remember what you were doing. Because you've got trains everywhere, and you're like, all right, where was I? And you have to try and figure out, okay, what did you run and what haven't you run? Railroader's fun. I should play that one again. That one became modding central. I said, I bought Railroader, and I said on YouTube, Derail Valley Train Sim World 6. Yeah, I said when I bought... Railroader, I said, okay, I'm not going to mod this game. I'm going to wait for mods to become more official. And then I looked at the mod, what is it? The mod website. I don't remember what, Nexus Mods, I think it is. And I saw map mods. And I was like, wait, I can add branch lines. And I can make yards really big and busy. And so one mod turned into 2 mods. 2 mods turned into 5 mods. And then... Not a train game? A 112 Operator. That was a good one. I need to play that one again. I haven't played that one in a long time. But yeah, 1 mod turned into 2 mods, 2 mods turned into 5 mods, and now I have like a bunch of mods. After I said I'm not going to mod the game. And, well, that's just how it goes. Alright, we're going to get off of that. Alright, that is there. There we go. And we can turn off the APU now because we don't need that. Packs can go off. Let's get deboarding going.
The boarding requested.
There we go. Jetty is coming towards the aircraft. Actually thinking about it, I haven't played 112 Operator since 2022, I think it was. It's been a minute. I think they had an update, didn't they? They had an update recently. All right, passengers. You want me to open up the cargo hold? Can you all not do that yourselves? All right, passengers. I don't know why they're not leaving. Oh, I wonder if that has to be on.
Passengers, the boarding starting.
There we go, passengers. You're free to leave. Derail Valley has changed so much throughout the years. All for free, and the other games you have to pay. Yeah, I remember when Derail Valley had. I remember the early days of Derail Valley. So Nowadays, you've got brake lines, and you have multiple unit cables, and you've got couplers and stuff like that. Back in the day, in the very early days of Derail Valley, there was a computer that you used to connect to couple and uncouple cars. And then I remember, I think it was 2020 when they changed that, right? And they actually, like, modeled in couplers and stuff. And I remember that was a game changer. I was like, Derail Valley has, like, changed. And, I don't know. That's a good game. Goodbye, passengers. Have a very good day. Very good rest of your evening. Hopefully the landing didn't, like, rock you too much. I mean, nobody's singing "Rock the Casbah," so I mean, maybe it didn't like rock you too much. I don't know. That was a bad joke. You know what's really funny is, and I haven't seen this yet, but allegedly, if you land hard enough, these overhead containers will open. Supposedly, I've never actually tried it. Good, yeah. So, goodbye, everybody. All right, we're gonna shut down. We are going to shut down. All right, let's do a quick debrief real quick while everybody's kind of leaving. They are unloading cargo. So I wonder if we can do a window shot here. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, ma'am. Ma'am, sorry. Hello, sir. There we go. Oh, that's a shot right there. So, let's take a look at OnAir. We arrived on time, I guess. According to OnAir, the landing rate was 291. Landing rate manager says it was 353. So, according to this, it was smooth, but this says it was hard. So that's interesting. We have got 376 points. All times are red. Okay, blah, yeah. Reputation increased by 0.23%. Comfort bonus not obtained. Safety bonus not obtained. Aircraft handling bonus obtained. Soft landing bonus obtained. XP boost obtained. Normal wear and tear. Okay? We don't really have to worry about that too much because this is not our aircraft. Did we make money from this? We should have made money from this, right? Max bank angle. That made them a little annoyed. But other than that, everything was good. So if I hit OK, we should have made money from this, right? Yes, we made $5,850. So that's good to know. That is very good to know. I gotta say, it's kind of cool having passengers on the aircraft. I am surprised that my computer is handling this. It's quite surprising. Because I think on the MD-11, my computer cannot handle those passengers. And I don't know if I don't know. Does GSX use like the same passenger model and stuff? I want to say that TFDI has their own like passenger model thing. When you load your aircraft, passengers will appear and stuff. And I don't know if that's different than GSX. Maybe GSX is just really... your PC did crash yesterday. It did crash, but I don't know if it was related to GSX. It might have just been a free for something else. I don't know. But like right now, I'm not lagging. Like the whole flight so far, it was really smooth. Goodbye, sir. Man, that guy's like really tall. Look, he was so tall he had to duck out the door. Did you see that? That dude couldn't. He was too tall. Goodbye, sir. Yeah, it was you. You're really tall, man. Ma'am, goodbye. Sir, have a good evening. Sir, have a very good evening. All right, is anybody left on the aircraft? Nobody is left on the aircraft. All right, cool. Thank you, oh gosh, what's your name? Your name is Anouk. No. Catherine. Okay, I like that name. Catherine. Yule? Oh, Yule. Yule. Your name's Yule? All right, Yule. No, we don't need to deboard the crew. All right, what was I saying? There was something I was talking about. Oh, gosh, okay. All right. So, welcome to, oh, wow. I did not notice that. Welcome to Merciella, I think is the name of this airport. So there was this aircraft here, Volotea. Mama Legion un rato. Oh, sorry. Mama Llego en un rato. Okay, I think that's Spain. Yeah, it's Spain. Mama Llego en un rato. Does that say Mama is en route? What? My game freezes. Mikey, you spoke too soon. You jinxed it. Oh, come on. I'm upside down, apparently. Oh, and I am upside down. Are we in Australia? I think we might be in Australia now. I think that says Mama is en route. Let me see. Mateo, you know Spanish. You you have, like, Spanish speakers in your family. Llego. Let's see. What is this word? I just want to... Arrived? Mama arrived on the route? Okay. Mateo, you're just embarrassing yourself. Oh, Mom, I'll be there in a bit. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I don't know how to speak Spanish. I am very, they're canceled for flights. I don't know how to speak Spanish. I am an embarrassment to the Spanish speakers in my family. I'm an embarrassment live on television. Oh, no. The game's like, you're going to look at that aircraft or we're going to freeze your game. The Spanish text says, Mom, I'll be there in a little while. Okay, I figured something like that. Okay, maybe I didn't embarrass myself. Thank you. Is that a Ryanair A320? Okay, no, that's not an A320. I was going to say, wait a minute. It's not. Look, every time I look towards that aircraft, the game freezes. The game's like, you're going to look at that. Your family will be embarrassed by you, according to ChatGPT. Wow, what is this? Gotta say, this place is kind of beautiful. I don't do enough exploring. FedEx. Oh, maybe that was a FedEx that landed a while ago. FedEx Easy, Alpine. No. All right. So that is a FedEx. Contract. It says contract. Mama Llego en un rato. Yeah. Oh, contract. Is that? Why does it say contract? I'm assuming it's it's like a feeder airline. Contract 755. Mama Llego en un rato. Gosh. Rato. Oh, wow. That airplane has an interior. You're really telling me that's the one that's hauling FedEx freight? Now, what about these guys over here? Who are you people? ASL. Oh, hey, look. This Mama is obviously... Yeah. Oh, the game's like, you're going to look at this airplane and you're going to study it. Oh. Okay, nope, we're fine. I'm moving. Nice to see that these aircrafts actually have... Oh, French Post. French Post. No, not French Toast. French Post. ASL Airlines is apparently French Post. This right here is supposed to be a Swift. My game is like lagging like it's like crazy. Okay, we're in Australia again. We're in Australia. Oh, I wonder if I'm hitting the aircraft and the game's like freaking out because of it. Come on. Come on. You can, there you go. Those don't have winglets. Huh, okay. You feel like in some languages you can also tell what the word is? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of languages like that. For me, sometimes it's context that helps me. Obviously, as you probably know, I have, my streaming partners are Dutch. So a lot of the times, if they're speaking in Dutch, I can sometimes figure out what they're saying based on context. All right, games like you're going to be in Australia. Not Austria. Okay, what is it with looking in this direction that's like freezing my game? Okay, nope. We're in the Australian French peninsula apparently. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is with looking this way that my game is like just freezing. Okay, all right. I mean, game, if this is what you want with life, I guess this is what I want to explore. Oh my. Hello, airplane. No, you lag again. Okay, I just can't look this way. The game's like, no, you will never look this way. Who are you? Oh, you're going to use the entire runway. Oh, it's a KLM. You're assuming that you're in Spain. No, no, we're in France. We're still in France. So we are in... Yeah, we are still in France. However, we are very close to Spain. Well, I don't know if I would say we're close to Spain, but there's Marcella. This is where we are right now, and Spain is right here. So, semi-close. Semi-close. And the airport is... If I was an airport, where would I be? Wow, this is beautiful through here. Airport. There's a big train station. Where's airport? Oh, airport. Here we go. FedEx? West Atlantic. Oh, it's like a German airliner. Look at that. Huh. Who are you? You were a KLM that just landed. Where are you coming from? This guy's also coming from Schiphol? KLM 267, coming from Amsterdam Schiphol. Oh, lag. Game, don't do this to me, man. Nope, we're fine. Okay, nope, yep, we're semi-fine. What is over here? Kind of little general aviation business. I'm not gonna zoom in. We're gonna kind of speed it up. Oh, is that a 727? I don't know what this is. Almost looks like a 727. Let's see. Is this on the map somewhere? Here you are. Oh, you're not a 727. Ooh. You're a very old aircraft. Who are you? What is this place? Oh, what are you? I can't tell what this aircraft is. I can't tell what you are. There's that aircraft in the background. Okay, who's screaming? Oh, another airplane just landed over there, and the game is just Lag City. For some reason. I don't know why it doesn't like this place. Alright. Here, let's go away from the airport for a minute. I just bit my tongue. That's amazingly beneficial. Not? There was a building over here that I wanted to check. because I thought it was kind of interesting. And of course, I don't even know where it was. Look at this place. Beautiful through here. American trucks in France. Soviet-style apartment buildings? Actually, I'm not too sure. Where was it? It was like over here somewhere, wasn't it? It was a, it was like a stadium, wasn't it? The game's like, you're going to look at this mountain. Nope. Game's like, no, you're going to look over there. You're going to look towards the coastline. Basketball courts? Football courts, maybe? Oh, wow. What is this place? Little secret cove? Tennis courts? Football fields? Kind of nice. I never get to explore these places a lot, because half of the time when I come to these places, it's either nighttime or I tend to not look around. So don't mind me for doing a little bit of flying around. All right, I don't know what it is with this place that my computer just does not like. All right, where was it? It was a stadium, wasn't it? And it was modeled in. Ooh. Look at this. Isn't that kind of neat? Wow. Kind of nice. All right. Well, the game is just lagging a lot. Oh, gosh. Yep. Game's like, you're going to look towards the sky. Look at the sun. The sun is beautiful. Oh. What are you? What is this? Hold on. I need to see this. Where were we? We were... So that's that, right? And that is... Does that not go through the mountain? What is that? Oh, a train station. Look at this train station. Well, that is a monster of a facility. Wow. All right. I don't know where it is that I'm looking at. It had like a bunch of like bumps. Huh. All right. Well, you know what? With that said, I am going to end the stream here. We had a nice flight. First good flight in a minute, and the game is just... The game does not like this place for some reason. I don't know what it is with France. The game's like, no, you don't... You want to explore and you want to enjoy your time while you're in this place. How about no? So with that said, thank you for coming out. I will see everyone on Tuesday. We'll be continuing the... What is the game called? Half-Life Blue Shift, I think is the name of it. I unintentionally called it Half-Life 2. It's Half-Life Blue Shift because it's a DLC. We're not in Half-Life 2 yet. And then Thursday, we're going to continue the... Are we there yet? Playthrough. I think we're like halfway through. And then... I'm thinking about doing morning streams. I'm considering doing morning streams. Oh my. Snow started. Yes, it is snowing here as well. I think they did mention we're going to get more snow tonight. Wow, why did the game suddenly become very smooth? The game is suddenly very smooth. Game's like, you're going to be ending stream now. We will now let you do whatever it is that you wanted to do. Oh, nope. The game's like, oh, wait a minute. You're not. You're actually still streaming. Never mind. So anyways, yeah. And then, yeah, so I'm thinking about doing morning streams. Morning streams. Yeah, what was I going to say about this? Morning streams. Just because when I stream in the evening, it's going to last until Monday afternoon. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah, I was thinking about doing morning streams just because, I do these evening streams. And it's like we get into the evening. I've got some evening things to do. I don't know. I thought it would be kind of nice to do kind of like a split stream thing. So maybe I'll do like a morning stream, and then I come back and do like an evening stream. We'll have to see. We'll see. We'll see. Alrighty. I will see everyone on Tuesday. Have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good night. Stay warm. Stay safe if you're in the snow. And I will see everyone later. See ya. Mikey, have a good one, everybody.